But you're going to ultimately, and you're an expert at it, you're going to sand this 2000. The stuff from Portugal. No, there doesn't mean nothing on there that's hard to sand. Come on, don't be a baby.
No, it looks great, man.
Okay, and the seat looks like a pretty decent match.
The seat doesn't look like it's going to take much sanding at all.
No.
Well, we already did a wet sand on the seat. The only problem with this piece is it's so damn cumbersome. That's the problem.
Yeah, I know.
You can't get a grip on it.
These wooden pieces make it easier, but you know what I was thinking in the future? We should make a bunch of broomsticks with sheetrock screws in the end, all different lengths. So when one of these comes in, you can put one in the front, one in the back. You got a place to hang it then.
You need higher.
Broomsticks, not 2x4s, because the balsa wood's not strong enough. Yeah, and then you could hang it by the broomstick. That would be good. Maybe that's for future reference. Broomsticks. So you're now an official. You have your own spray gun. You have your own Ducati parts. What's not to like here? I'm expecting a phone to ring and it's Team Ducati calling you up to take Iannone's place.
I want to visit.
You're good at crashing, right?
Iannone crashes. Give me.
Or you can run the other Ducati guy off the track. And the first thing is get these stickers off, heat gun them off. And then we got heat. Luckily he bought this whole packet of really rough paper, 60 grit. So we won't run out of sandpaper here, and we're gonna momentarily start grinding away. Coming right up. Let me hold it. There you go. Yeah, you know where it's crashed, it's gonna be a bitch.
Yep.
You're gonna have to chew it up, or don't worry, 60 grit will take that right off. It's faster than what you're doing with the heat gun.
Probably right.
And what we're trying to do is get the surface roughed up, get a coat of primer on this. This one is almost ready here. Yep, that's coming along, baby. You got some patchwork to do there. I want to get, the idea is to get this in primer, and then we can both work on this together. And pretty much from this point on, we'll use the same sanding disc. Just hand sand Leave that off for 1 second. Here's the CA. I want to show this. Little trick on. It's over there. You need a paper towel too. I want to show you a little trick. You're all done with Bondo, and here's what happens. You have Bondo, paint, metal. It's all different. I need one paper towel from downstairs. This is thick CA, not thin. And this is a wonderful trick to save yourself a lot of work. So this actually is soft paint, hard metal, relatively hard Bondo. The shape is right, but as we sand it, it's hard, soft, hard, soft. So this is the trick of tricks. If you do this, give me a paper towel. No kicker, you don't even need kicker for this. Anybody that ever sees this, they're amazed. Now, what it is, that's the same relative hardness because we have a skin of CA on there. You can sand it right away, it kicks off instantly.
You can see the smoke coming off of it. That's not just dust from the
paint. No, in this heat, it's gotten warm. It's probably over 70 degrees now. And that is a great way to get the Bondo job to blend right in. It also makes it a lot harder, and we know if that's a part that can take a beating right there. So pretty much that's and of course, Glenn just, we're using this up like it's water, but Glenn got some more coming. That's Brodex CA. So basically it's ready to put some of this Prep All. It used to be Prepsol when it had chemicals in it, but thanks to Nancy Pelosi or whoever votes in all these laws. Oh yes. Now the only downside of this stuff, M600 would have already been dry. you got to wait a minute or so for this to drive it. Hey, that CA trick is worth its weight in gold. Another thing, we have 10 different kinds of primer downstairs. This is what I think is the best. It seems to work the best for us, and well, so far we've had some good luck with it. That's really a rickety thing up there, so be careful when you go to paint it.
Yep.
If it falls in the grass, I'll have it on video. We'll send it out.
You would.
Light coats is the whole trick to primer. Avoid getting a run, save yourself some work later on. Alright, so on this fairing part I can see we need a couple of carbon fiber repairs up here. A piece here. We're going to need some epoxy too. A piece down here to be repaired. Oh, see, here's a good tip for you. See this little piece that just fell off? We'll CA that in. Just make the repair a little bit easier instead of having to recreate that from scratch.
Save all the parts.
Always pretend it's a model plane. Save the parts. Okay, now it gets high tech. This is Opeachy wood, 1/64. There's 3 layers of wood. The grain goes this way, this way, this way in 1/64 of an inch. Now, they used it in model planes, of course. It's extremely strong. And what we did, we made a patch. Flip this over so I can show. This side we're going to fill in with carbon fiber. Glenn is the carbon fiber master now of making patches.
I mean, it's about as strong a base as you could possibly get.
You
right?
can cut your finger on that. When that dries, you can get hurt.
It's got a hardness to it.
Okay, so now you trace. I'll go get you a pen. Trace this part out.
Yep.
We'll do the same thing with the Brodak 5-minute epoxy. And the reason for this is we want to get a good bond to this thing here, and we don't have a whole nother tube of CA. That's the other reason. Okay, so come up with your paper. This is called paper dolls. If we were building a model plane, we'd be calling this paper dolls. We'll get them in. That's all our backing. Then we're going to have to fill the front with carbon fiber. Now we can sand the whole thing. Glenn's got the primer here. There's one little spot on here I see that looks a little gimpy. We know we're going to see the decals.
The other side?
This side's perfect.
Yep.
This side here you could just touch with some 220 paper and put a little more primer on it later. That's in the bank. And the jets are flying overhead. There goes Donald Trump. Now with some of the work done on the fairing, Glenn's getting some red. This is the real Ducati red. Get those spots where you put your knees, because that's where it's going to take a beating unless you put those pads there, those black pads.
The stomp grip stuff?
Yeah, the stomp grips, whoever the hell they are. But you know, until you get them, at least this thing will look good. Way to go, baby. Get underneath, or Luciano will complain like a bitch if the bottom doesn't have enough clear on it.
Under there.
He's such a complainer. Ay, ay, ay. Unbelievable. Okay. All right, you got this. Okay, 20 minutes, we'll be putting clear on it. So we're going to spend 20 minutes working on this, and then we'll be ready to shoot clear. And Glenn is the clear maven right now. Just walk around from a lot of different angles if you see a spot, because this paint is really, really thin.
What are you seeing over here? I mean, it's getting a pebbly appearance. I mean,
do it up and down, up and down. That's when that first coat went on dry.
Got it.
Now in doing these carbon fiber patches, that's my glove you glued to it. You can't make it pretty in the beginning. It's like this old house video. It's ugly, ugly, ugly. And then you go to the end of the video where the homeowner comes in and it's a beautiful house. This is ugly, dirty, filthy work until the last 10 minutes.
This is where he says, I'm not sure I wanted to do that.
Let's get the sanding double in here now. Okay, come on in. You sand for a while.
Boys. Let's get.
Now this is a tool my friend Les Demet years ago bought this tool, donated it to the shop, and it is a machine shop quality carbide cutter that you can make edges for. Look how much glove we have. Wait, take that up. We got more gloves on this than carbon fiber.
That's CA60.
Okay.
Come around that side. This way you can actually see what's going on.
Yeah, I want to show how this tool works. This is really nice. This is really.
I mean, you want to get that edge.
And that's carbide. You can cut a car in half with that. It's a perma-grit tool. Modelers use it a lot. I'm not sure in body shop they probably have some cheap version of it. You probably could do that by hand a lot easier. If if you take a round jar and wrap the sticky back sandpaper, you can make that curve to it. I'll make a tool for that curve. That'll have pretty much that radius in it.
60 grit.
Okay, what this is, yes, it's a piece of sticky back sandpaper.
Don't throw out your mother's mason jars.
And if you have one of every diameter, a whole bunch of jars, they're free, of course. And now what you do is slow it down for 1 second. When he's sanding, it's here, 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 like a robotic arm going up to build that curve back. And then we're going to put another little piece of, see that? It's all carbon fiber in there now. So we're just going to sand the rest of this down. But it looks like the rains are coming, Mr. Hanson.
They sure are.
You better get back to church. The rain, well, we got everything that we care about already in the garage.
We do.
Okay.
We're almost there.
Okay. Coming up on having most of the body work done. Skies are getting gloomier by the minute. There you go. Now it just started to rain. You can see the drops coming down. We're going to get out of the rain. Glenn's going to finish that edge, but that's probably all we get done. The rains are here. Now we just did a light sanding on this. There's a couple little spots up under here that I want to touch up. But you know what, we're running out of time and I have to take Karen grocery shopping. So what Glenn's going to do, you're doing a prep on this. Get this in primer and tomorrow we'll attack it with a vengeance. And that's probably all we're going to get done today. Get that in prime. You got primer out here already, right?
I do.
Good to go. I don't see.
That's all we're going to get done today? I don't think the people know how much we actually.
They don't appreciate it. Let's see how his other side. I always like looking out in the garage at the end of a day. This was a killer day, and if we didn't have to deal with the rain, it would have been a multiple killer day. There's the seat, cooking away, fairing. Wow. Not a bad day. Definitely not a bad day. But as all days happen, they come to an end. And all I can say is thanks for watching and thanks for sharing the passion of motorcycle restoration.
Oh, it's the globe.
Karen's first rose of the summer fully bloomed. Oh, there's one coming out over here. And we're headed out today with Miles to Abma Farms, one of our favorite places to buy flowers. We got to buy some hanging baskets. And the wisteria is just starting to come out over the pond. There it is. The first rose of summer.
Like Mr.
Let's see this one.
What is the one from?
Oh, Miles, he's cute, isn't he?
What's the one from Curious George? Mr. Somebody?
What's?
Herbert Menninger.
Herbert Menninger.
No, don't put it by your mouth. Their mouth. Look at this one looks like Herbert Menninger.
Ooh, that's big.
He's a big fat one.
These are Abma Farm bunnies.
Big?
Yeah, the other one.
Abma Farm.
Sleeping. What's sleeping?
He's sleeping
He's
in
sleeping.
there.
That's what Grandpa Windy does all day long, sleep.
Hey, don't touch it.
He took your whole stalk.
This one, I'd say.
He took the whole thing. Look at it. He's like a little bit of a combination of a pig and a rabbit. There he goes. Oh, he took the whole, Miles, he took the whole thing. Do you know what that turkey's name is, Miles? The turkey's name is Luciano.
Oh.
He's an Italian turkey. Luciano, I own many motorcycles. That was he cute? Look at
I
that.
can't see his eyes.
Wow.
I can see
Here come
his
chickens.
And chick, 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 chick. And that's Glenn the chicken. Look at Glenn the chicken in the back.
Look, a bird.
Yeah, bird. Wow.
That looks like a dove.
How did he get in there?
I think.
Do you know what that goat's name is, Miles? What's that goat's name?
Do you want to feed the animals?
You want to feed the goat?
This one's almost
Bah.
So what is this?
I don't have any change of it.
Where? Put your head in the wall, Miles, so you look like a rabbit. There you go, Ma. Hey, it's the wrong side. Put your head in the other side. You could be a sheep. Wow. Wow. Well, don't fall out. Miles the rabbit.
You can put your hand out.
He's hungry.
You want to show him what to do with him?
Miles,
Right here.
he's hungry. No, he wants food.
Here, you show
Give me
him
some food.
I don't have much. Didn't
Here.
give me like.
Is he very gentle?
Hold your hand flat like that.
Is he
Come
very
here.
gentle?
Yes.
Put your hand out.
Hold your hand flat. There you
Okay.
go. Now let him eat it. Now don't dump it.
Mateo, feed
He's
him.
not gonna bite you. Hold your hand
He's gonna
flat.
lick you.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Okay, let's feed another one. Come on.
he likes you.
Don't do that. That's nice.
His name is Jose the goat.
Another one.
Oh, you want to feed the little one?
Jose.
You can feed the little one.
Hey, Jose, how's that
Put
SV6?
your hand out. You feed the little one. Flat. Come on, Mateo. Flat.
We have all the characters here.
Give a little.
All the characters from Perry's.
Food eater.
Oh, look at those babies.
Okay, how about here?
That little one didn't get any food eater.
Come here. I'm gonna give you some of it, Miles. Which one do you want to feed?
Miles, they like pizza too, you know. Should we buy him a
That's all
pizza?
I'll have to go into the store.
Yeah, buy me a pizza. Put extra pepperoni on it. My name is Perry. Do you want coffee with milk or with windy cream?
Oh my God! Look how
Look at the babies, Miles. Wow.
Here comes another one. Look.
Uh-oh, another one's coming down the hill. Look at this guy. Oh my God, it's so much fun.
I can give him.
Wow.
Give him a stick.
Do you know what those chickens are called? They're baby chicks. And this is what Glenn likes to do, pick up chicks. So if Glenn were here, he
you
could
see inside?
pick up chicks. Wouldn't that be great?
Really?
What else we have?
Do you know what this pony's name is, Miles? Turbo Pony Steve. He looks like his turbo has been unturboed. He's lazy. That's how I feel today.
You can't climb up there, honey. You're not allowed to. It says no climbing.
No climbing. Orders of Turbo Steve.
Let me read the sign to you.
No cookie if you don't smile. You ready for a cookie?
Cheese.
You better be. I'm hungry.
Okay.
What do you feel like having for a snack? You look like you gained a little bit of weight here. Maybe we better get a low-calorie snack, like some donuts. Oh my God. What would you like for a snack?
Look.
Look!
10. You want to have 10 dozen donuts?
10 dozen? No.
Look, white ones.
Yeah, oh, nice ones. And cinnamon too. You like cinnamon? You had a good donut? Everybody likes donuts, Miles. You don't even have to be hungry to eat a donut. And you never gain weight eating donuts either. You'll stay skinny for your whole life.
It's a treat. You have them once in a while.
We have them whenever Grammy's not around.
Probably.
That donut good. That donut good. Just shove it right in. You don't have to worry.
No, one bite at a time, honey. One bite at a time.
Shove it right in. It always tastes better when you're choking on it. Oh my goodness.
Don't press down. You just do not. We have to get some more food.
We're out of food? Why are we out of food? Wow. Who knew?
Give me quarters, I'll go get food.
You gonna help Grammy pick out some flowers? How about these nice hanging baskets? These look pretty nice.
I don't think you should.
Now I'm actually glad it's a rainy day because basically Glenn and I are gonna do indoor sanding most of the day. We're back from Adma Farms yesterday with Miles. We got these beautiful hanging baskets that Karen's all excited about. I'm excited about. We're all excited about. And our other little, I don't know, little stuff that we have on the house now. We're going to be repainting this real soon, moving it around. But these baskets, they really came out nice. And we always like to share a minute here and a minute there of things we like beside motorcycling, but right now, as soon as Glenn gets here, we're going to be doing motorcycles.